Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you how to make a waterfall staircase. So this is a little bit different idea what we're doing with bull nose or square nose. This is not a real nose. This nose with angle. For this angle nosing I have to make a support on staircase, and for it I use a leftover from hardwood floor 5/8, and I use plywood, and I have to build out 1 inch. So how I did it, so I bought plywood 3/8, and then I use this material, waste from this material. You see, I cut strips, and then I cut with 8-degree angle this piece, top left as it is 5/8, bottom a little bit narrow. Why I did that? Because I have to install this piece first, and then with angle I have to install 3/8 plywood. So if I don't cut this piece, hardwood piece with angle, and put plywood, it should be a little bit far, than needed. That's why I cut with angle. So this plywood I cut 4.5 inches. This is enough for when I put stairs. It's exactly right. Here come down to the bottom. So first of all I nail it, and then I put screws.
You see the line?
To
exactly
hold it properly, these 2 pieces plywood and that extension. Now I will show you how I precut hardwood for stairs. So if you watched my previous videos how to do stairs, I always use stair jig, because stair jig showed you exactly the angles of stair sides. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it's always with some angles sides. It's very rarely when I install the stairs was 90-degree, almost some corner, some angle. So this is the nosing. You see, this nosing made from the same material. We use in special shop. That guys is really professional, and they made any kind of nosings, stair straight risers, all the things. So now I'm using a piece of thread what I cut from the full boards 8 1/4, very wide. So, and with knife I make a line where I have to cut. Why I'm using knife? Because knife will make line exactly on the side of the stair jig. If you're using pencil, sometimes line come out 1/16, sometimes more. So for example, if from one side 1/16, from another side 1/16, in 1/8. So, and your stair thread can't fit, exactly, and when you cut one more time you can make mistakes. So usually I'm using knife always. So this is a 10-inch sliding double bevel miter saw DeWalt, and I'm using this table saw especially only for stairs. This miter saw is laser. This laser I bought on eBay. Before it was like $70. Now some guys ask me where I bought, and when I check eBay it's around $120–140. But I would say I mean it's Canadian dollars. So it's very reasonable price for this very nice device. You can cut very precise angles. You see, I'm checking when I cut this thread, I'm checking how it's fit perfectly. Yeah, it's fit. So now I'm just cutting nosing. Laser very helpful. It's easy to set up line and cut very precise. Why I'm using 10 inches sliding miter, so not 12 inches, because with 12 inches with more blade, with more vibration. So, and this is optimal tools, which is make it nice cut, you know, and nice straight line. I'm not using other brands, only using DeWalt, because DeWalt was very durable, and for a long time when I work all day, you know, I make many cuts. It's really durable tools. Not very good collection does, but for it cost money what I paid for it. Each leftover of piece from the nosing I marked with number, but stairs I use. For example, this is 5th stairs and I put number 5. So why? Because sometimes all nosings a little bit different, you know, and if I use only one template to measure how wide it should be thread, you know, sometimes you can make mistakes. That's why from each nosing leftover I marked for number which is stairs, and then I measure. So with this small template to see how the tight nosing to the staircase. You see, now it's perfect. So, and then now I'm putting the nosing, and I have to pre-cut a riser. So for measuring a riser, I'm using stair jig as well. For regular stairs, I'm usually, when I pre-cut thread, nosing and riser, I'm glue it and nail it right away. But this staircase, it's a little bit different and tricky to install, so I collect pre-cut all staircase and then I glue it all stairs, you know. Very important, check how the riser fit, and I just always leave a little gap between staircase and hardwood riser, because, you know, it's not should be settled exactly on the stair. So there's approximately 1/8 gap. So that's why I can put pull bar under. Now I will comment in the final process. So when I install thread and riser and nosing with glue and nails, so sometimes guys ask me why I'm installing first riser and then attach thread to the riser, not doing first thread and riser on top. So I would explain you one more time. So I'm doing it because when people step on the thread and riser settle on the thread, so thread a little bit coming down, and you can see gap between thread and riser. If we install riser and I attach threads to the riser, you never can see the gap. This is my point. So you can do up wherever you want, but it's from my experience. I don't like when customer complain about gaps on stairs, so everything should be very precise. So here another things what I want to tell you, always between riser and thread I put glue. Why? Because construction glue is really solid when it's dry. No any squeaks, I mean sound when you step on over the thread. So, and always here is we don't have walls on both sides, but if there is walls, I always put between wall and thread a glue. When it's dry, no any sound, and very solid stairs settle. If you wanna do the same stairs, or your customer wants the same stairs, now you know some steps, and maybe it will be very helpful for you. Because I just did it a few times, and first time it's really trouble how to make it. It's not really popular stairs, but it's really fancy. Why it's not popular? Because it's cost more than a regular one. So I hope this video was very helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, ask me. I always answer you. See you on next video. Bye bye.